Welcome, and thank you for choosing DonorDock to help you increase your fundraising effectiveness in less time. We like to think of DonorDock as the helpful teammate you've been dreaming of for years. Simply add your data in, and DonorDock goes to work right away, helping you make smart moves that will lead to more money raised for your important cause. We've thoughtfully designed the system to help you in making decisions and find your fundraising flow. This overview is going to walk you through the basics of the system and help you get the most out of your trial right away. The first thing we'll do is log in to our DonorDock tenant. We're greeted by the dashboard, and as you can see, we have sample data currently installed. This is to give you an idea of what the dashboard could look like if you had your own data in here. As you can see, our dashboard focuses on core things like new donors, month to date, year to date, and so forth. We can scroll down the dashboard and get more information about the effectiveness of our organization from a fundraising perspective. This information is constantly being updated and analyzed to help you make better decisions as an organization based on real data. At any point in the application where you see the question mark, you can simply click this item to be able to view a more detailed, in-depth video about that area of the site that you're on. This carries throughout the site. At any point, you can remove the sample data from the system to start entering your own data. No worries, removing the sample data will not impact any data you've entered manually during the trial or imported, only our sample data. We try to focus the system around three core ideas: analyzing data, doing actions, and tracking data. These things work together to provide a solution that helps provide prescriptive methodology to your fundraising. Let's start by looking at the tracking system. Tracking is broken up into several different entities within DonorDock: contacts, gifts, campaigns, and appeals. You can optionally turn on fund tracking as well, which allows you to do fund accounting. If we click on contacts, we can see a pattern that you will see repeated throughout the tracking area: a list of data that you can filter and search, the ability to add new records through simple forms with very few required fields, making the time it takes to enter new data very small. We've tried to focus on making sure that we get the minimum amount of data that we need to provide you the ability to do and to analyze. In addition, you can view details of any record from the system by clicking on the primary column within the list. Here's an example of the contact details page. Many times you're able to add additional items, such as gifts related to that contact, for example, and fill in basic amounts of data to continue to track. For example, we've pre-filled the donor and the date. All we need to do is enter an amount and click Save, and we've tracked a new gift in DonorDock. You can also add activity records, which will flow through to the action board, which we'll look at shortly. Activities help us track touch points with our donors and make sure that we're cultivating the right relationships and helping move these donors forward in the relationship with our organization. Other actions will show up under the Actions menu, such as editing records, archiving records, or if you're an administrator, deleting records. Be cautious with this. This is a hard delete and will remove the record from the system completely. You'll see this pattern repeated, as I said, over and over within the system. Here is gifts, again, list of data, the ability to add new records, and the ability to filter and search and export to Excel. You can also import your own data to the system by going to Imports, downloading the import template, which is a CSV file, filling in the template with your data from whatever system you're coming from, and uploading it back into the system. There's great help documentation about the import process through this help link. This will tell you all the allowable values within each field within the template and make sure that you're able to get your data in cleanly and simply. Let's move on to the do portion of the system. This is the action board. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this video on the action board. The action board is intended to help gather information from the system, cultivate information about your donors based on the data that you're tracking and the events that are happening, and explain to you and help you understand what you need to do, why you need to do it, when you need to do it, and making sure that you're focusing on high value activities that help build relationships and increase your fundraising effectiveness. To find out more about the action board, go to the action board and click on the help link, and you'll have a video that is in depth and explains the action board in great detail. The other area is analyze. We touched on the dashboard, and again, there are additional videos, and we have built-in reports as well. The videos can explain these reports, and you can use these to learn more about your organization as you're tracking data. As you can see, the idea of tracking is fundamental to being able to drive doing and analyzing. These three things work together to create this prescriptive system that helps you fundraise more. A couple other key areas that I want to call out are the quick adds. This allows you to quickly add gifts, contacts, campaigns, or appeals. And the settings area. If you're an administrator, you'll see things like organization settings, user settings, and subscription management. Organization settings allow you to set up specific information about your organization that drives activity and functions within the system. Again, check out the detailed video within the organization settings area. And user management allows you to invite and manage users and roles. And likewise, we have a detailed video for you to watch. Finally, the subscription tab allows you to see the status of your trial, what days you have left on that 30-day trial, and at any point you can choose to activate now, which will allow you to enter credit card information in and pay your monthly subscription automatically within the system. You can cancel at any time right through DonorDock. No calling somebody, no runaround. We hope to see you stay as a customer, but we will make it easy if DonorDock's not right for you. This overview has been intended to give you a look and feel of how DonorDock works, how to navigate, and what the core functions are. We encourage you to check out the detailed videos within each section of the application to make sure that you can get the most out of your trial. We want to thank you for choosing DonorDock. We want you to reach out to us if there's anything we can do to help during this trial. And we look forward to a long partnership helping you do more good.